Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into some of the most spine-chilling urban legends from around the world. You know, those stories that keep you up at night, the ones you tell at sleepovers in hushed whispers. Yeah, those ones. Get ready to be spooked. We're talking about vengeful spirits, cursed objects, and creepy encounters that'll make you question everything. From the bustling streets of Japan to the eerie forests of Europe, we're taking you on a wild ride through the dark side of folklore. So buckle up, grab your nightlight, and get ready to explore the unsettling world of urban legends. Picture this, you're home alone, late at night, the only light coming from your computer screen. You're clicking through the depths of the internet, maybe some public access horror stories, and then, bam! A single window pops up, stark and minimalist. It simply asks, do you like... And before you can even finish reading, it vanishes. You try to shake it off, but there's an unsettling feeling in the pit of your stomach. A few more clicks and it appears again. This time, the full question hangs in the digital void. Do you like the Red Room? Some say it's just a creepypasta, an internet ghost story meant to scare, but the legend of the Red Room goes deeper. There are whispers, you see, of those who clicked on that pop-up, those who dared to engage with the question. They vanish, gone without a trace, their disappearances shrouded in mystery. Some say their rooms are found painted a horrifying shade of crimson red, a gruesome testament to the legend. Is it a hoax, a digital scare tactic? Or is there something more sinister lurking behind the screen? Something that can reach out from the digital world and drag you into the darkness? One thing's for sure, the next time you're browsing the internet late at night, you might think twice before clicking on any suspicious pop-ups. From the unsettling glow of the digital world, we travel to the train stations of Japan, where a different kind of terror awaits. Imagine the echoing silence of a late-night platform, the wind whistling through the tracks, and then you hear it, Teke Teke Teke. A strange scraping sound growing louder, closer, sending shivers down your spine. This is no ordinary train. No, this is the sound of the Teke Teke, the vengeful spirit of a woman tragically severed in half. Some say she fell, others whisper she was pushed, but the result remains the same. A soul consumed by rage and a thirst for revenge. They say she crawls along the train tracks and streets, her torso dragging, her hands scraping against the pavement, creating that haunting Teke Teke sound. Woe betide those who encounter her, especially at night, for the Teke Teke is as swift as she is merciless. Some believe she carries a scythe, others say her very touch is enough to split you in two, mirroring her own gruesome fate. Whether you believe in vengeful spirits or not, the legend of the Teke Teke serves as a chilling reminder. Be careful where you step, especially in the dead of night. Our journey through the dark side of folklore takes us now to Brazil, where the humid air crackles with a different kind of fear. Deep in the heart of the country, they whisper of Maria Lobo, a woman scorned, driven to madness by grief and betrayal. They say she was once a loving wife, her heart filled with joy as she awaited the birth of her first child. But fate, it seems, had other plans. Her child, stillborn, ripped away from her before she could even hold him in her arms. Driven to the edge, she lashed out, blaming those around her, her sanity shattering like glass. Some say she took her own life, others whisper she was locked away, her cries of anguish echoing through the halls of an asylum. But her story doesn't end there. No, Maria Lobo's grief transcended death itself, transforming her into a terrifying spectre, forever searching for what was taken from her. They say she wanders the night, her mournful wails echoing through the darkness. Some believe she steals children, desperate to replace the one she lost, while others say she seeks only to spread her pain, to make others feel the depths of her despair. Whether she's a vengeful spirit or a manifestation of collective grief, the legend of Maria Lobo serves as a chilling reminder that some wounds even death cannot heal. The White Lady, a figure as ubiquitous in ghost stories as it is terrifying. From lonely roads to abandoned buildings, her legend transcends borders and cultures, each tale more chilling than the last. She is often depicted in a flowing white gown, her face obscured by shadow or a ghostly veil, her eyes shimmering with a haunting sadness. In some cultures, she is a benevolent spirit, a protector of the innocent, but more often than not, she is a harbinger of doom, her presence a sign of tragedy to come. Many stories paint her as a grieving mother, driven to madness by the loss of her children. Was it an accident, a cruel twist of fate, or did someone dare to harm her precious children, unleashing a fury that death itself couldn't quell? They say she wanders the earth, searching for her lost loved ones, or perhaps seeking revenge on those who wronged her. Motorists report seeing her on desolate stretches of highway, her thumb outstretched in a ghostly hitchhiking pose. But be warned, offering her a ride is a grave mistake, for her touch brings misfortune, her sorrow a curse that clings to those who cross her path. And while the White Lady haunts our roads and buildings, the Green Lady calls the forest her home. She is a lesser-known figure in the pantheon of urban legends, but no less chilling. Her story a haunting reminder that nature, too, can harbor darkness. Unlike the White Lady's sorrow, the Green Lady is fueled by rage, a primal fury born from the destruction of the natural world. Some say she was once a protector of the forest, a guardian of its secrets. Others believe she was a woman wronged, her life tragically intertwined with the fate of the trees. Was she a victim of senseless violence, her body left to decay amongst the roots and leaves? Or did she willingly become one with the forest, her spirit merging with the ancient trees, her anger echoing in the rustling leaves? Whatever her origins, the Green Lady is not to be trifled with. They say she appears as a beautiful woman, her skin emerald green, her hair a tangle of vines and leaves. But her beauty is deceiving, for her touch brings madness, her eyes reflecting the untamed wildness of the forest itself. Hikers tell tales of encountering her deep in the woods, her voice a haunting whisper on the wind, warning them to turn back, to leave her domain undisturbed. To ignore her warnings is to invite her wrath, to become another victim claimed by the Green Lady and her vengeful forest. Our journey into the heart of fear takes us once again to Japan, where the line between the mundane and the supernatural is often blurred. We've all seen them, those old porcelain dolls, their painted eyes staring blankly into the void. Most are harmless relics of the past, but some, like the infamous Akiku doll, harbor a dark secret. This is no ordinary doll. Legend has it that Akiku was once a real little girl, her life tragically cut short. Heartbroken, her parents commissioned a doll in her image, hoping to keep her memory alive. But their grief, their love, it seemed, seeped into the porcelain, awakening something sinister within the doll. People noticed it first with the hair. It grew, slowly at first, then with alarming speed, long black strands that seemed to sprout from the doll's scalp. Some whispered it was Akiku's own hair, still growing even in death. But the hair was just the beginning. The doll, you see, began to move. Its head would turn, its eyes would follow you around the room, a malevolent glint in their painted gaze. Some say Akiku's spirit is trapped within the doll, forever searching for release. The Akiku doll is now kept in a temple, locked away from prying eyes. Whether it's truly possessed or simply a creepy doll with a knack for freaking people out, one thing's for sure, some toys are best left untouched. Words have power. They can inspire, uplift, and destroy. But what happens when words themselves become cursed? When the very act of reading them aloud can summon something sinister? This is the terrifying premise behind the legend of the cursed poem. They say it exists in various forms, scribbled in ancient texts, whispered in hushed tones, passed down through generations like a dark secret. No one knows for sure who wrote it or why, but the legend remains the same. To speak the words of the cursed poem is to invite death, and misfortune into your life. Some believe it's a portal, a gateway to another realm, that the words themselves have the power to tear open the fabric of reality. Others whisper it's a curse placed upon the poem by a scorned lover, a vengeful spirit, or perhaps something far more ancient and evil. There are tales of those who scoffed at the legend, who dared to read the poem aloud, their arrogance quickly turning to terror as their lives unraveled around them. Sudden illnesses, freak accidents, whispers of madness and despair, all attributed to the power of the cursed poem. Whether it's a collection of cursed words or a chilling example of the power of suggestion, the legend serves as a reminder. Be careful what you read, for some stories are best left untold. So there you have it, a glimpse into the unsettling world of urban legends. We've journeyed from the depths of the internet to the heart of the forest, encountering vengeful spirits, cursed objects, and words that can kill. Did any of these stories send shivers down your spine? Which legend did you find the most unsettling? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to share your own creepy encounters. And hey, if you're feeling brave, why not turn off the lights, grab a flashlight, and tell these stories aloud? Just kidding. Unless, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more spine-chilling content. Stay safe and beware of the unknown.